All right. We got 15 seconds, but, let's get this thing started. So, I got updates. I know with this particular save, my plan was to limit add-ons, but I ran into some things, and I found some add-ons that are really, really useful. So we have a few, just a few add-ons that we have added to our list of add-ons that we are using, or mods, mods. So one, I'll just pop this up here, is the Straw Harvest Pack, which technically is from Giant, so I don't feel bad about this. This is just a DLC, and it was free. Interestingly, straw pellets, those suckers sell for a ton. So our grass, which we had been selling TMR to make money, let me tell you, fellers and fellettes, the straw pellets, they sell for a truckload. So stop selling TMR or using straw to kind of cut your TMR out. Don't bother. Just pick up your straw, turn it into pellets, and sell it. And interestingly, this is a new thing. This is water here, by the way. I know, it's not Pepsi Max. This is odd. Anyway, interesting. The mixer that we had to mix up our TMR that we had bought on sale from the store converts straw into straw pellets. And I picked that up on accident when I first put in straw accidentally. And I was like, why is it coming up as pellets? That's weird. Awesome. Because it is a huge moneymaker. So that is solid. That's solid. Okay, so that's one. Toolbox. This just allows us to repair our gear. And I feel like that's kind of role-play-ish anyway. It's a little toolbox. You're a farmer. You're out on the farm. You carry your toolbox. You bring it over to your equipment, and you can repair it. And you can modify stuff, too. So, like, taking your trailer and converting it from a flatbed to a wall-up trailer. I can use the toolbox to convert that trailer. Really slick, really slick. I also picked up this animal transport pack. The reason for the animal transport pack, you can't transport chickens with any in-game trailer. Well, if I'm going to sell the chickens, I need to be able to move the dang things. I'm not paying the $5 frickin' fee. So, got an animal transport pack. Okay. Enough on that. GPS steering. Now, modern tractors have GPS in it. That GPS thing is awesome. Now, it costs 15 grand. I only put it on one tractor, but to spread fertilizer, spread whatever on your field, and you don't want to have overlap, you can set the GPS to X distance, whatever product you're spreading, manure, slurry, whatever, fertilizer, and you can set your GPS to, okay, line me up at this distance at 30 meters. Boom, boom, boom. And you make clean rows. It's slick as heck. The subsoiler, I'm actually not using it on this save. I just have it downloaded. I like this subsoiler because I'm going to be doing a no man's land start from scratch. And there's some land here that I've been eyeballing on this save in particular. We might need to cut in some new fields of our own. And the in-game plows suck. They're terrible. This plow is awesome. You can move at 9 miles an hour. It's 9 meters. It's square versus the angled plow that you have in the in-game that is just silly to work with. Lee Stone we had before. And then this sucker, sorry, my season goals are in the way there, but it's an F100. It's a 1977 or 78 Ford F100. I'm sorry, I needed a pickup, so I sold the in-game Lizard pickup that was a Ranger, and I bought the F100. I mean, what? It's an F100. I'm a Ford guy. That truck is awesome. Next, the old school freestall. It's a red cow barn. The in-game cow barns, 30 cows, 40 cows, and they cost so freaking much. I've been saving for how many seasons? It's been on my list to get a cow barn. Well, now we have a cow barn. It's a mod. It was cheaper. I still feel like it's role-playing and I'm not cheating, like getting the government subsidy or what have you. But this cow barn is really slick. It has I'll walk you through it. I might have already done this, but I think I did on the last save actually, so I don't have to do that. But the dairy cows walk in early in the morning from 6 to 8. They line up in the stalls like they're getting milked. It's cool. It's cool as hell. Then I get the power roller. It looks like the in-game power roller. The benefit to this one, you can for $4 grand, you can flip it from a mulcher to a grass roller to a field roller, which we use all three. We use a mulcher, a grass roller, and a field roller. Well, now I have one, and I just use my toolbox and I flip it. Quick bale. Holy crap! I'm sorry. I work baling is slow as hell. This thing moves with the speed of your tractor. Up bales. It can make them into a bigger bale. Yep, I know. I gave up. I relented. I move bales occasionally with a fork, but this thing is so fast. Then I picked up a sail point because that another reason. I walk with Pack Impact. This was recommended by Farmer Cop, a guy who I watch for guide videos on Farm Simulator, and he had recommended this as one of his top 10 mods. You can get small production shops that can make stuff like cheese. We have dairy cows, so we can make cheese. We can make a bunch of other products in game. In addition to new things, there was an oat drink, which is a mixture of oats and water. Well, I took some oats that I had left over from doing a contract, picked up some water with my trailer, and now it's like a 10-to-1 ratio, 1 oat, 10 water, and you get some oat drink. That stuff sells pretty solid, so that's decent. Cheese is good. So these are the mods we're rolling with, and I think in my No Man's Land series, I'm pretty much going to use all of these. Same mods, honestly. I think these are going to be my default mods probably on every save going forward. I really have come to like these and enjoy them. The other thing I wanted to bring up, TMR, right? I don't know if you guys saw on a save I had once upon a time. Let me bring up my spreadsheet here. Let's see. Change the capture to the monitor. Done. Okay. So I had done a calculation on TMR to see, is TMR a better way to, is it more profitable to sell TMR or to sell the subcomponents? So here's what I did. I took the price. Let me get this all the way over here and out of my face a little bit. There we go. That looks decent, right? Great. All right. So TMR, best price you can get in game, meaning you sell it at the optimal time, is 226 bucks per 1,000 liters. Our mixer is 17,000 liters, so I just put in 17. So that price times 17,000 liters, 17. Just took out the zeros. 3,842 bucks per load of TMR, right? Okay. Hey, best price 111 bucks. Best price of silage that. Best price of straw is that. Now here's where the interesting thing came up. Straw pellets, right? So I changed my mixture of TMR to 50% hay, 50% silage, right? That gives us this price. Now the difference between selling hay and silage by themselves, it's only an $8 difference versus mixing up the TMR and selling the TMR. Whereas previously, if I had done what we were doing, a 30%, or we were doing 20% straw, and I think I was doing 30% there and 40%, right? Nope, it was 40-40. All right. Now that was a $700 profit difference to sell TMR and mix it up as long as I was cutting it with straw. But here's the issue. Let me show you the issue here. Go back to my original. The issue is the price of straw pellets. Holy crap. 1,000 liters of straw pellets, 370 bucks versus 1,000 liters of straw is 860 or 86, 860, 86 bucks. Look at the price of silage. I mean, straw pellets sell for more than silage. It's ridiculous. It's awesome. I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I am not complaining. So I mean, a full load of straw pellets is $6,290. So we're selling the straw. We're not taking the straw and cutting it into TMR. I'm just doing 50-50 split of hay and silage to mix up the TMR for the cows. I'll sell off any extra that I have, and all the straw I'm getting from the barley field, converting it to straw pellets, and we're selling the straw pellets. That stuff is good. That is a solid value. Also did some calculations on whether or not I was going to be using cheese or butter. Man, that is tiny. Make that big. Um, and just the difference in price here. So milk, 3 units in, gives you 2 outputs of, which one is that? Of cheese. Butter is 15 milk, output of that. So, I mean, you did the calculations here. It was better to sell cheese. Now, butter you can convert into different products down the road. So, production line, we might move off of that. Yep. So that was it. Those are a different calculation. So short takeaway here from the calculations. Straw pellets, money maker. Your TMR just picks up hay to feed your cows. That's my short take. All right, don't save. We're gonna not save that. Cancel this. Let's go back to Farming Simulator. Done. All right, we're back in. So let's go ahead and start the game. Erlengrat. I like the map Erlengrat. Oh, I don't think I was clicked on the game. Sometimes if you're not clicked in the game, like you're clicked off on the side screen or what have you, it just stops loading for some reason. All right, load up here. Hit start. All right, we're in. So let's give you a rundown. I honestly forget where I left off my second season here. So that's the cow barn. Hey, and there's our toolbox. Ah, nice. Chickens, they're still here, crapping up the eggs. Good job, chickens. These are the eggs we've been storing. I had no place else to really store them right now. Did I leave this on? I did. I must have been feeding my chickens this morning. All right, we'll go take this and drop it off. We did get a slurry spreader and a manure spreader. I picked up that tractor, that blue tractor. I forget what brand that is. This sucker. The G105. It's a small tractor, but it was on sale. So we bought it on sale. Now we have a front loader to pick up the manure. It's great. I thought I had this on auto start. Did I turn that off? I wonder if I did. Where is the farm settings? Vehicle. Engine auto start. Yeah. Thought it auto stopped too. Hey, how are you? I must have messed that up. Anyway, we'll take this load back, dump it in the grain bin. And then go back and figure out where we're at. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. Let's see. Can't remember which side I had this on. it is. I tip back. I don't remember that. Was that? What was that about? Was that about like icons or something? Ah. If you want to send me some, my son, he does like editing and stuff, so I can give it to him and he can look at them too if you'd like. All right. Let's park this. I also moved my implement row over here instead of parking it. Technically, this is land I don't own, but no one's parking stuff here, so I'm parking my stuff here just because it's closer to all my implements. Honestly, I think I'm good. I really don't use like fancy logos on my stuff. I mean, I just do this for fun anyway, so. There, now the car shut off, good. So I've been parking the new bales here that I got out of that quick baler. I sell everything sale point here. And then these are those new production lines, which are really cool. I made a bakery one look like this brick thing. They're small, so you're able to put them in tight places. But the bakery one has wheat flour and barley flour, which you can convert into bread. So that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's up to you, man. Um, so I've taken the barley that I'm harvesting and dumping that into right back into distribution. Uh, so it distributes the flour or just keeps it in the factory, and then takes that, converts it into bread. Then the bread will be what we'll end up selling. I can ask him if he'd like that. Oat drink is 1 part oats and 10 parts water. And the water's free. Just go to the river and get a trailer, pick up a whole bunch of water, and convert it into this oat drink, which doesn't, it sells for a better price than selling just the oats. Quite a bit more, actually. Um, and I got the oats just from leftover from doing a contract, which works out pretty cool. And then cheese, converting the milk from our cows into cheese as a cell. So this is the bakery one, and then the dairy one here. The oat drink, interesting too. The boxes are 1 crate is I'll have to ask him. I'm not sure. 1 crate is, if you look at the weight, it's 179 kilos, so you can lift it. And then I can just take my crate of oat drink over, and bam, sells right there. And the sale price on the oat drink, it doesn't seem to vary much because this is with that add-on. There's the sales at oat drink. Oat drink. Yeah, so to sell everything, it's buying it at $5.15. Oh shoot, that's the best price right now. Highest price is $5.09. So easy sell. Cheese. I think we had to wait on cheese. Yeah, I'll send your username to him. Where is the price on cheese? Eggs I wanted to check. All right. January or November, December would be the best time I sell my eggs. I'm hanging out for that. Where is cheese? I went right past it. Cheese, there we go. Cheese best price is $3,499. We're getting close. What month are we in right now? We're in August, right? Yep. So maybe next month we'll be able to sell the cheese off that we have. We have, I think, 2 crates of cheese, or 2 pallets of cheese right now. Nope, that's bread. Just the 1 pallet of cheese. Look at that. Got some blue cheese in there, all kinds of funny cheeses. Fancy. We'll hold off on that for now. What other product are we selling? So as far as our goals, we have a production line going. That's done. So I guess I can edit my goals here. So production line, done. At least heading. We are making straw pellets. Straw pellets, done. We have transitioned to slurry and manure. I can probably just delete that. And just into slurry or manure. We're still using some liquid fertilizer because that helps even out the nitrogen levels in the field, so that works out good. Pay down the loan, reduce lease burden. Yep. So we still have to do that. Actually, I'd probably just get rid of. Yep. And then I like keeping this track of when I'm mowing the grass. 5 times a season or 5 times a year when you're playing on seasons is actually better than waiting for that second level of growth and trying to do that every 3 months. You actually get more if you do it 5 times throughout the year. I think it was Driver 53, another streaming dude who came up with that idea. And we harvested barley. We're going to reduce the amount of times we're liming. I found that if you lime after every harvest, you get killed on your what is it? The precision farming bonus. If you over lime, you'll actually get a penalty. That's why I wasn't getting a full score. Same for nitrogen. If you actually over nitrogen, you can get penalized. So you got to be careful. Don't go too much. So like right now on the grass right now, our pH is just okay. And I'm not putting more lime down right now because this was, see, we're in August. We're not going to lime again until after we mow the grass in September, which would be the 3rd time we've harvested. So every 3rd harvest, then you throw the lime down. So you don't have to keep your level perfect. Oh, and barley. When can I plant my barley? Can't plant till next month. So next month will be, or next month in game, we'll be busy. We have to plant barley. We'll have to mow the grass, lime the field, set up the nitrogen. So there'll be a bunch of stuff going on next month, in game at least. So anything else I have to accomplish this month? I don't think so. Let's check the fields. Grass. So our grass is growing. Yep. We've mulched the field. We have weeds. We know that. And just turn weeds off, but we can see we mulched our field. We have field 4, obviously. That's done. And if we look at pH, we're okay there. Nitrogen. All right, nitrogen for the grass. It's supposed to be at this like 60 kilograms per hectare. I went a little crazy with the manure, which is why the 2 grass fields there have spots of yellow nitrogen and green nitrogen, because I went a little bit overboard. That actually doesn't affect the yield on grass, but it does affect my nitrogen score a little bit, which is why I'm not getting a perfect nitrogen score. I laid down some manure on the barley field. Barley, you need to have, I think it's 160 kilograms per hectare for barley. So we'll finish that up with liquid fertilizer and the big John Deere thing and a sensor after we plant. So we'll wait until we plant. Here's the cows, obviously. Hey, cows. Excuse me. Hey, we got some cows in here milking. See? It's 6:22 in game, and the cows go in and they get hooked up to the dairy milker and they get milked. That is so cool. I really dig that. And we have the bedding here. We got a little extra straw sitting there for the cows. All right. I don't think there is any other product I want to sell. I don't really want to do any other contracts. Could harvest some sorghum. Field 7. I don't really feel like doing another contract right now. We got a decent amount of money right now, 93,000. So I think we're doing okay just doing our own. Hey, dear. That we won't have to do a lot of other contracts to maintain what we're at. We still have some loan. If we look at our loan, we still own 440,000 to the bank. Got to pay that down. If we look at our leased equipment, I still have a lot of leased items. How much do we still owe on our combine? 140K on the combine. 228 on the mower. Oh my goodness. The pickup, 37K. The header, 21K. Seeder. Yeah, so we have some things to pay back, is what I'm saying. Geez, even our weeder is 32 grand. Our baler's 51 grand. The animal transport we owe 67K on. The scout. All right, so nothing here I really want to pay off right now. Let's pay off the loan first. That's the way we'll play it. Is there any sales at the store that we want? Let's see. There's a sugar beet harvester, 50% off. That's pretty cool. Except we're not doing sugar beets right now. Planter. Telehandler. I don't hate that idea. I could use a telehandler instead of the front loader on that tractor, but all right, so nothing we need there. All right, let's see. Implementer away. Let's check on the animals one time. Animals got good grain for the chickens, and cows, they're doing okay. They're doing all right. Could use some TMR. Okay, maybe we'll put a full load of TMR in there for them. Just cap them off, then we'll move forward to September and start our September work. That'll be a good place. I don't know how long this session's gonna go. I made my wife, her birthday is tomorrow. I made her some a homemade lemon cake. Baked it myself from scratch. Even made homemade frosting. I got the first layer of frosting on the cake in the fridge right now to kind of cool down, and then I'll put a second layer of frosting on. Then probably decorate it up a bit. And I probably got to eat some supper at some point, but we'll get maybe an hour of gaming in here and take a break. Then I'll be back. All right, 17,000 liters. Let's take that into the cows. And drop off this to the old cows. I'll leave the gate open, and apparently the cows are well trained. They don't leave. All right, let's drop off a load of TMR. This cow barn will hold 100 cows. All right, so probably mix up one more load. Come back and feed the cows. I like the yellow wrap on my silage. It's a good color. %. Going like a 50-50 mix of hay and silage. I probably could put more hay, like maybe 60-40. Especially since I have a little bit more hay right now than I do silage. Probably makes sense. But we only need to mix up one more batch. Well, help a beller farmer understand how to make a turn, right? Holy cow. Terrible turn. Back it in. Excuse me, cow. Cows also don't get out of your way. It looks like I'm throwing the TMR, just by the graphic here, into the manure. Which I'm not doing. Not feeding the cows manure. Alright, so that is full. So I have a little extra TMR in the mixer right now. What's TMR selling for currently? Sell everything 210. What's the best price on TMR? Not that high, so we're just going to hang out. We'll just keep it. So, well, let's go ahead and just cap off this with hay. Make sure I'm not over mixing hay. There we go. I wonder if I look at my spreadsheet, if I do TMR, do hay 60% and 30%, 40% silage. That's still a better price. Okay, so that's what we're going to do is 60% hay, silage. That's still a better profit to sell TMR. That's a $397 profit. Probably even do 70-30, right? That's $700 profit. And that still makes, I think 70-30 would still make TMR, right? Yep. So that's my new ratio. But I'm telling you, straw, don't mix the straw into your TMR. Still sell the straw as straw pellets. And this mixer, all you have to do is drop the bale in the mixer. It converts it to straw pellets. You don't have to add anything to it. Really good. And I bought this mixer on sale. It's the in-game mixer, but the Stratman Veramix 1702. It was one that we had picked up on a used sale. But it is not terribly, I think in game it's expensive. Where's it at? Under animals, probably? Yep. No. I forget where that it lives. Or spreaders, auger wagons. Nope. Is it under here, under animals? Because I forget how much this thing costs by itself if I hadn't bought it cheap. It's not a forage wagon. Well, I'm going to have to find that. That's going to drive me insane until I find it now. I need a search function. That would be useful. Your trailers? No. Oh, there it is. It's under tractors and yep. So that's the one. It's 158,000 new. We got it used. I think it was 50 or 60% off, and we purchased it. We own it. So that's under our owned vehicles. It's only worth $16,000 right now because I haven't repaired it. But if we repaired it up, it'd probably be worth more. Um, but again, a lot of these things, I think it's just harvesters that you have to worry about repairing to ensure your yield on your harvest is good. So I've been keeping the John Deere. Here's my new parking space for my um, combine, by the way. But I've been keeping that repaired. Everything else, I'm just letting it fall off. And isn't this truck cool? I mean, seriously, a red Ford F100. That's cool. Pretty close to, the old birth year here, 77. I like it. Looks cool. It's got some nice mudder tires on it. It's already been out in the field, running around, doing the thing. Just park it in my parking spot here. Probably gonna run right over my toolbox. Sure. Oh my gosh, this is the worst parking job in the history of parks. Alright, let's park it up here. Now the toolbox add-on, it's fun because you can pick the toolbox up. I'm just gonna pick it up here and, well, come here, toolbox. And what you want to do with the toolbox is you set it near the vehicle. Let's say I wanted to set it near this pickup, right? Get in here, hit R. I think it's R. Yep, R. Well, I guess I'm not near a vehicle. Let's get it near a vehicle. There we go. So if you hit R, I can look at the vehicles that it's in front of, and I could repair it, or the vehicles that you own, like the tractor here, I could customize it. So right here from your toolbox, you can get into this menu. So if I wanted to take the wheel weights and add on twins, you could do it all right here. I could take the GPS off. I could do whatever. I could repair it at 31,000. No, thank you. And you could pick it up. Let's say you wanted to go out in the field, right? Pick it up, put it in your toolbox. Put it in the back of your truck, or throw it away the whole way over here. There you go. Now it's up in your truck bed, just like a toolbox, like a farmer would. That is cool. And then when you log off and log back in, it drops it right where you had first installed it in the game. So pretty neat add-on. I like that toolbox add-on. And I'm sorry, the pickup, she is cool. I think that is a cool pickup. All right. What else do we have to do for today? I think we are basically done on the farm for today. Let's go ahead and move it forward. We'll take a nap and we'll sleep till 6 tomorrow. We'll start on today, and I think I'm going to have to take a break for some supper here soon. There we go. It's dark out. Is it raining too? Well, son of a buck, it is. Well, it's dark, it's raining. Let's turn on the flashlight. That's what happens when you're a farmer and you wake up at 6 a.m., I guess. Huh. I don't think rain affects planting. I know rain will affect your harvest. I don't believe rain affects mowing grass, so we could probably still do that. All right, the milk is backing up. Eggs Still not a high price on eggs. How are we doing on cheese? 3,400 for cheese. We might sell our cheese this month. I think we'll go ahead and sell off some cheese. Yep. Bread. We're waiting until January or February to sell bread. So we can sell cheese. And then oat drink. That's our other product that we're creating. 5.16 yeah, I can't sell it that way. Or I could sell it for $4.91. Still worth selling it off because I'm gonna have a bunch of pallets of it. Yep. At least these pallets are easy to move because I can pick them up. Oops. And putting the sell everything right by our production lines, I think was a brilliant move on my part because this is saving us a ton of time here just by being able to, I know it's not accepted here, I'm not trying to sell it here. Just being able to walk right over here and drop it off. Yeah, we have a lot of oat drink to sell. I feel like we have a way to get into the black here in the next few months pretty easily. Oops. Man, there's a lot of oat drink in there. The output of this, I may have to like just put this on sale, but I think you lose money if you do it that way versus transporting it yourself. All right. Wow, we have a lot of oat drink. Getting a $44 bonus from each pallet. All right, I think we are out of oat drink finally. All right, now the cheese, that's 560 kilograms, so that is too heavy to lift. So let's go get our, oh, and I got to move some eggs around. What are eggs selling for right now? I think they're not selling for price that we need yet, right? Current price, best price is 2,000. The best price is 24, so we're not selling the eggs yet. Man, that's a lot of manure there, cows. Who's feeding you, cows? All right. Probably ought to get my, my lift out of there. It's gonna get lost in the pile of manure. Put the bucket out, there we go. Drop the bucket here. Then I got my forks outside the barn here. Uh-oh, we're gonna have a little bit of a Austin Powers moment backing up here. Oh my goodness. This is some of my best driving today. Maybe not. All right, we're out. There's our forks. Go over to those pallets of cheese and we'll just sell them at the sale point that's right by us because I think that was, what was the cheese sale price? Cheese. It's best at the supermarket by 80 bucks, but I don't know if we're gonna go all the way to for that far just for 80 bucks. All right. Grab up these pallets here. That pallet fell. That's unfortunate. taking it far. We can move it slow, so we'll just get the forks on it. Bring it over here. And we'll take it right to the sale point. $3,400 for a pallet. And we got what? A pallet, 2 pallets to sell. Oh, $10,000 worth of cheese. Alright, can I put the forks directly on this pallet and flip it? There we go. Excuse me. There we go. 1 pallet of cheese. And we'll just take it right over the sale point. I just have to put it above the sale point and it sells it. That works out slick. $3,400. Up to $91,000. All right. Alright, let's go drop off our forks. Bread. Oh yeah, we got 3 pallets of bread there. What's the sale price on bread? Not good until January or February, so we have months on bread. Oh, before I put the forks away, let's move those egg pallets to our fancy storage of eggs right in front of the chickens. Partially because I think the little place out here can hold like 6 pallets of eggs, and then it says, oh, can't have any more egg space or something. So pick up these pallets and we'll just slide them over here in front of these things. Very good pallet stacking here. Not really. Just trying to get them off the, I'll call it the chicken egg spawn spot, because it can only hold 6 pallets. As long as we move them out of the way, our chickens will keep making the eggs. Sure. Can this guy balance 3 pallets? I think. I think I can. Sure. Ah! Well, that was well thought out. Not really. How are you? Move these dang eggs over here. Well, pallets. Oh my goodness. This is where super strength sometimes does save you some time. Alright, that's just terrible. Nothing. Just working on my farm. Trying to get out of debt. Best we can. This particular playthrough, we have $400,000, $440,000 loans still left to pay off, and a whole bunch of leased items that we gotta get off lease. But I just started a new day here, and of course it's raining and snowing. Or raining and dark. So I'll have to move it forward. There we go, eggs. This is September in game here, at least. So we have a couple of things we got to accomplish. I got to get my grass mowed. Oh my gosh. And barley planted, which is really all we're growing on our farm right now. Plus some chickens, some cows, and a few production lines that we got started. Well, at least it's out of the spawn point, right? Alright. Carefully move said chicken eggs. Well, that was painful. Just to move eggs out of the way. The reason I'm stacking them here, the sale price of eggs is best in January. So we'll just wait until January and sell them all. Alright, done with these forks. We'll move these off. Forks are off, and I'll park this by the manure spreader because we're going to need that at some point. Sorry, Cal. They apparently don't mind if you drive right over them. What are you going to do? Well, let's look at the time here. How long is it going to rain? Rain till 9. Well, heck. Speed up time. I always forget what the shortcut key is to speed up time. We'll just do it that way. I'll just forward time till 9 o'clock so the rain will stop. I don't think rain affects grass harvest anyway, but whatever. We'll just go to 9 o'clock and the rain will be done. 8 o'clock. 8:30. All right, let's go back to normal time. 3 minutes. So grass we'll mow. We'll get the planting going. I don't really have Discord set up, actually. outline the grass. Might hire a worker to do the mowing for us this month. One thing that the workers won't do is they won't cut the grass that's not part of the field, like the field grass or what have you. You still get a decent yield out of that stuff. Why on earth would you not cut it? So when I do a field like this, I'll do the field grass myself, outline it, and then if I'm going to hire a worker, I'll hire the worker in, and then I can go grab my tractor and either start picking up the grass or do something different. In this field, I have these 2 grass fields and then the bigger 4 field that we have barley in. Get up the hill there, mower. This Crone mower, which is the big mower that's in game, is awesome. I love it. It was well worth the lease. And it moves, what, at 26 miles an hour mowing? And you can set it up like I have it set up right now to do the swath right in the middle, so I can come back with the quick baler, pick it up, wrap it in bales. Goes super fast. Makes this whole mowing process way faster. Way better than our initial tractor we had on this tractor and mower setup. Get all the edge grasses done. We get the edge grass done and just be left with field grass. Then you can have a worker. Then I can come back with my tractor and baler and just start doing the baling so we can make this go twice as fast. Another thing workers won't do is they just don't get like close to everything. I feel like if I leave a little bit of grass unmowed or a little bit of a field unharvested, then I'm just wasting. I hate waste. Like, look at that, a little patch of grass. I don't want to miss that. I'm going to go back and mow that. Probably wasting time, but it's fine. Oh, look at that, I took down another sign. The county in this game is going to hate me. I take down the county signs all the time. Somebody keeps coming by and putting them back up. What are you going to do? Alright, I think this field is edged. Oh, pretty good. Realize probably left this pallet of eggs here where they can fill it up. All right. That one. we doing on our environmental score? I'd like to check out. Ooh, nitrogen's killing us right now. Thought I over nitrogen a lot of this grass field, unfortunately. That is edged up pretty good. So we'll finish up the edge work around this second grass field, and then I'll get a worker in here to help us mow the grass, and we can start baling. Ah, I didn't hit a road sign. Wonders never cease, right? pH, though, we got a perfect pH score. Good. And that's because every third harvest, we did lime. Not every harvest. If you do lime on every harvest or every mow of the grass, you get killed on your environmental score. You get penalized. And it was driving me insane that I couldn't figure that out, where every guide you read says, you know, here's how you get the perfect environmental score in precision farming. You lime the field, you get the nitrogen perfect, you use your sensor, blah, blah, blah. Nope. Every third harvest you lime. Don't get it perfect. You will not get a perfect score. Really, really annoying. All right. Hire the worker. Let's go grab our tractor and pick up our baler, and we'll start baling this stuff. And this baler, this is that mod baler, the quick baler. Holy heck. This has changed my baling life. And I ain't kidding you. It is amazing. All right, so turn on the baler. And it's got a wide pickup. And you're able to move at speed as you do this. Oh, I got to get the edge around the, I'll do that in a bit. I'm going to mow the grass around the barley field too. But look at how fast this picks up grass. I am moving basically at the speed the tractor goes, and it bales. And it's a round baler that does continuous bales, so you don't have to stop. With the baler we had, when you had a full bale, you would have to stop, back up a little bit, wait for the bale to drop, and then you could get in and start your next bale. So it's only 2 or 3 seconds, but it was a delay that was not needed. See, boom, there's a bale. Now the other thing about these, the bales they mix up, this is part of the mod, they're liftable. I feel bad about that. I'm gonna put that out of the way so the AI guy doesn't hit that. But yeah, you can lift those bales. Again, I feel a little bad about that. Not too bad. We're making more progress here by doing that. Yes, I know I don't have access to the land. I gotcha. Is the worker already done? Dude, you missed like half the field. This is where sometimes the workers, they just seem stupid. So we'll just do it ourselves. It's not that much of a time saver to have him do it for us. Because clearly the worker thought he was done, and he's not. Look at all that grass he missed. There you go. A little water. Hey, how are you? We're doing okay. Doing okay. You having a good day? Nitrogen score's coming up too. Good. We got two things we're trying to accomplish in September here in game. Get our grass mowed, refertilized. This will be our third harvest or third mow of grass, so I'm going to have to lime the grass, and we have to plant some barley. Interestingly, Iowa. Guy from Iowa playing a farming game. Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? A little edge grass here. Alright, let's pick this up and go over the other two. Manchester! Manchester United, right? Thanks. Oh, pretty good. Had a long day of work and made my wife her birthday's tomorrow, so I actually made from scratch a lemon cake, which was an experience. So I got that done, and then I just had extra time, so I got to play some farming, which is great. Sometimes real life, your job, kids, and wife get in the way of playing games. Oh, favorite game so far, dude, that is a tough question. So if I had to say my favorite game of all time, Star Wars Galaxies, which was a massively multi-online role-playing game, or the MMORPG, right? From Sony, and at the time was just still, I haven't seen a game of that complexity or that scale yet. Nothing compared to it. EVE Online maybe is something of that scope, but that has its own set of issues. But that game was amazing, and then they crushed it and killed it. There's still an underground group of people that have their own independent server of that game, but the original game is gone, unfortunately. That game was amazing. lately I've been playing a lot of simulators, partially because with work and life, these are games you can pop into, you can play them offline, you can play for 30 minutes and feel like you accomplished something. That are a lot of roguelikes. I like those as well. But if you ever wanted to read a tragic story, read the story of how Star Wars Galaxies ended. That was terrible. They are making Grand Theft Auto 6, right? At least I thought I saw a trailer, but they keep teasing that there's going to be a Grand Theft Auto for like what, years, and it just falls off the face of the earth and goes away. Have you ever played Red Dead Redemption yet? So I think in the name, the same company that makes GTA. What dumbass put a bunch of seeds in the middle of where you're going to mow grass? That was me. Oh well. Just push them out of the way with the mower. Sure, seeds, you can stay there. See, you don't have to get a forklift. Yeah, GTA 6. That's what I thought. Have they released what the timeline is, or what the release date time is for GTA 6? Is that in the next year or two, or what? Hmm. Tell my wife that. Thanks. I appreciate it. Oh boy, I wish I could. My real life job, I'm a doc, so that puts a little bit of a burden on your time, your free time to play video games. Um, I try to do at least once a week, but even that sometimes gets um, messed up, unfortunately. What? Oh, Baylor. That's what I was doing. Yeah, I'm a physician. That's my main job. And a dad. I mean, that's clearly the biggest, most important job I am. I have three boys and a wife. Not that that's work. No one ever said that the wife is work. Let's be clear. But, the three boys are work. This new fast baler, this is a game changer. Nice. Good for you, man. Is your goal to be one of the working for one of the big game developers, or make your own? And I like this baler. It feels like a little bit of a cheat having this mod, but it is so much faster. Good for you, man. You get into building the hardware too, or more just all the software side? Man, I don't. Sorry. There it goes. Amazingly fast baling. Let's see, how do we do on the environmental score? We did okay. I knew I was going to take a little bit of a hit on nitrogen still. I went a little bit crazy with my manure spreader and put way too much down. But boy, thankfully we figured out the problem with the pH. You truly have to just lime every third harvest or you get a penalty. Whoa! Crazy turn. There we go. Can I get 2 rows at once? Almost. Alright, let's get this picked up. And I might have to end the stream after baling this grass for a bit, because I have to go put a second layer of frosting on my wife's lemon cake I made. I have the first layer of frosting on, and I got it in the fridge to cool down and kind of tighten up a bit, and then I can put a second layer of frosting on. I feel like Paul Hollywood in Bake Off, right? Homemade cake. There we go. Almost got all this grass picked up. Done. All right, so I'll go park the baler. Man, look at that. 2 crates of, another crate of cheese. Sweet. I still think cheese is selling for a good price right now. Cheese. Yeah, 3,300. That's not bad. Excuse me, people. Coming through. Got a baler. Where am I going to park it? Right there, I think. I don't really have a good barn or place to park all my implements on my farm, so I just park it on the neighbor's lawn in a straight line. Feel a little bad about that, but you know, it is what it is. At least it's out of my way. All right, so that is done. I'm gonna need my seeder next because we're gonna plant barley, so I might as well hook up to the seeder. Where is my seeder? Ah, there it is. Grab that. I'm gonna need more seed. Try and get in a bit. But let's pop out of here. Let's see, is that a full thing of cheese? Yep, it is. Now I can pick up the oat drink because it only weighs 179 kilos. Can I use that? Yep. So if you have an object that you can pick up, you can use that object to push a heavier object sometimes. That way we don't have to go get a forklift and move this cheese. Seems somewhat like cheating, but it works. There we go. Nice. Where'd the oat drink go? Huh. Did I sell it? I'm not sure. Felt like I flipped it in the air and it just went flying somewhere. Where did it end up? Huh. Did it go somewhere? Huh. I don't see the pallet of oat drink anywhere. I have no idea where that went. Interesting. Well, at least we were able to sell another pallet of cheese. Egging over here. How are the animals doing? I just want to check on them. So we need some more TMR in the cows. The cows are almost ready to reproduce, and I think we're going to sell off some of the Angus cows. 36 times 2 is 72. We'll wait and see. Then maybe we'll sell off a load of chickens too. How are we doing on bread? What's the bread price? Bread. There's bread. Yep, not ready to sell yet. All right, so we're going to have to plant a new load of barley, then plant, fix the nitrogen, roll the barley. We have to nitrogen the grass, and we have to, now the pH is listed as bad, so we're going to have to put some lime down on this field as well. So we got more field work to do. So September is going to be a busy month here, in-game September at least. Is there any contracts going on? Ah, there's fertilizing. We might take those. Those will be easy. There's still a couple of baling ones. I don't know if we want to do the bales. And we could still get that sorghum one. So there might be a few contracts to do too. All right. I think we're going to save game. We're going to quit here. And then as far as stream, I should be back later. But we've made some progress. We got some money. So we'll see where we end up at the end of season 6 on this farm and rolling into season 7. Thanks for watching. I will post it up later. Take care.